Hey everyone, recently I've been playing quite a bit of Apocalypse Rising 2. This is a lot for me, okay? I noticed that some guns are just bad, like, seriously bad. Anyways, myself and Baby Billy Gaming decided to create a tier list for all the guns in the game. This video will be covering every single gun in the game, worst to best. The only rule I've set for us is we cannot rank a gun based on the attachments on it, but we can rank the gun if it allows for attachments. So for example, the P38 has a slot for a suppressor, but we can't rank it based on putting an oil filter suppressor, operator suppressor, you get the picture. But we can rank the P38 because it allows us to put a suppressor on it. Hopefully that makes sense because it was a bit hard to explain that to Billy when we were ranking this. And pause! So, this video took way longer to make than I was expecting. In fact, it took over 7 months to make. Now, part of this is because I was busy working on other projects and me being lazy. The reason I explain this is because some of the information in this video could be outdated. However, I did the best of my ability to look for any inaccuracies and outdated information which are present, but I may have missed some under the radar. Additionally, 2 guns that won't appear on this list are the M44 Mosin Nagant carbine and the Trooper M1919 A6 LMG. This is because both of these guns were added to the game while I was still working on the tier list, and instead of redoing all the scripts and visuals, I just decided to make a section at the end of the video dedicated to ranking these 2 guns where they would go on the tier list. You can see this section through YouTube's chapter system, which is called Additional Rankings. With this said, I want to thank everyone for the support on the Apocalypse Rising 2 Clip Dump series, which has been doing very well, and I might go back to making them, but I'm trying something a little different for the time being. Also, most of the information in this video was gathered through looking at the stats and testing all the guns in the VIP servers. Furthermore, I'd like to give a shout out to the Apocalypse Rising 2 wiki, which was a big help in creating this video and would not be possible with the documentation over there. I'll put a link in the description if you'd like to check it out. Sorry for continuing to go on. I promise the video will start back soon, but I want to give another shout out to Baby Billy Gaming, who has been a big help in gathering a lot of the background footage for this video. With that said, these rankings are strictly mine and Billy's opinions and were made not to be taken seriously. What I'm getting at is don't go crazy on me because I put your favorite gun in F tier. That, my opinion, is possibly the worst in all of Apocalypse Rising 2. With that said, I want to thank you for watching, and let's go back to the video. F tier. Anything that all players should avoid and never use. Now, what is the worst gun in the game? It's the Obras. Sorry, someone had to be last. Now, let's list the positives with this gun. Okay, let's move on to the negatives. Just kidding. The Obra has recently got a buff that allows you to attach a sight, the ability to kill in 3 shots if you hit all heads, and unrelated to the buff, does not use any magazines. While this may sound good on paper, it does not save it from the negatives which really bring this gun down. For one, the aim down sight speed is very unrealistic. Like, why is it that slow? Seriously. I mean, the G3 with a rifle scope can zoom in faster than an Obra's, which does not even make logical sense. The aim accuracy is just a joke, a bad default sight, and rare ammo. If you want a secondary that is alright at range, just use the Model 29, or if you're lucky, use the Python. There's no reason to use this gun, and I have never seen anyone in my entire time playing this game ever get a kill with it. Please do not use this gun. Number 77, Model 788 Carbine. This gun has a lot of similar issues with the Obras, mainly being the rarest ammo, but this ammo is a lot more common. Though there is one thing that this gun is worse at than the Obras. You have to use this awful scope on it, and no, it's not like the other snipers where you can take the scope off of it. This scope is easily the worst one in the entire game, because when you're walking around while aiming the scope, it does this weird bobbing thing, which essentially makes it impossible to use if you're not staying completely still. The only reason it's higher than the Obra is because the ammo is slightly more common, and you can somewhat use this if you're standing completely still, but good luck at that. Also, you can put a suppressor onto the gun, but I don't see why you would do that. However, you can put underbarrel attachments on it, which that's something the Obras can't say, so good job. Number 76, Model 788. Basically the same as the Model 788 Carbine, except it takes up more slots in your inventory. It uses a more common ammo type. I'd rather use this personally because the ammo is more common and stacks to 50, unlike the 20 the Model 788 Carbine uses. You could interchange this with the Model 788 Carbine, both are absolute garbage. Number 75, Snub-Nose Revolver. There's one gun that should be F tier from a game design perspective, it should be this one. Let's be real here. We have all used this gun and we all know it's garbage, so I'm going to explain that anyways. It can't take any attachments, the iron sights are gross, the aim down sights accuracy is just a joke, and the damage is garbage. But hey, at least you get a decent amount of ammo for it every time you spawn in, so it has that going for it. D tier. Anything that is terrible but still has its uses. Number 74, P38 Pistol. Now this gun is basically just the snub nose, but a couple more bullets in the magazine, a more common ammo type, and has the ability to have a suppressor. Overall, better than the Snub-Nose, but barely an upgrade. Number 73, Coach Gun Shotgun. Classic double barrel shotgun. However, in the world of Apocalypse Rising 2, it is complete garbage and easily the worst shotgun in the game. While you can get a kill easily and the reload is, well, fairly quick, the low ammo capacity and awful range bring this gun down. Number 72, Boomstick Coach Gun Shotgun. Essentially the same as the Coach Gun, but lets you shoot both of the barrels. Not much of an upgrade and could be seen as a downgrade based on the user having to reload it after each shot. However, there is a one-shot potential, but could be easily interchanged with the regular Coach Gun based on preference. Number 71, M1903 Springfield Marksman Rifle. If there's one gun that gets hurt by not having attachments the most, it's more than likely this one. If we were counting the ability to attach a rifle scope onto the gun, turning it into a sniper, you could make the argument that this could go all the way up in the B tier. However, that would be breaking the rules. If we were looking at it on its own, it's pretty bad to be honest. For one, the default iron sights are just awful, though you can put a sight onto the gun to get past this issue. However, one issue that cannot be fixed with the addition of attachments is the low fire rate. The low fire rate makes this gun a pain to use, especially in mid to close range fights. While it can 3-shot in the head, the low fire rate and awful iron sights doesn't make using this gun long term great if you don't have any attachments. Number 70, M1911 Pistol. Let's start with the pros. You can attach a laser and a suppressor and an okay fire rate, good damage, and great muzzle velocity. However, the low magazine size of only 7 bullets really brings this gun down. The magazines and ammo is common for this gun though, so ammo will not be an issue if you're choosing to use this pistol. Number 69, SKS Assault Carbine. A decent fire rate, an okay magazine capacity. Not a fan of this gun because it takes 4 shots on the head to kill someone, and the ammo is relatively uncommon, and the default iron sights are just terrible. The SKS's iron sights are my least favorite iron sights, tied with another gun that we haven't got to yet. Overall, it's the worst gun in the game, but I would immediately drop this for almost any other gun I could find. Number 68, Makarov Pistol. Has a good fire rate, decent damage, and you get a ton of ammo for it whenever you find this pistol. Only problem is that the low magazine size and rarity of finding additional magazines to use for this gun lowers this gun's potential kill by quite a bit. Number 67, Sawed-Off Coach Gun. Oh wait, my bad. It's the Lupara shotgun. It's just a worse coach gun that you can use as a secondary. Also, actually in range, it's just a meme. However, I think it is more practical to use than the coach gun simply because you can use this as a secondary, unlike forcing yourself to use it primary slot for a horrible shotgun. C tier. Guns that are about average, not bad, but not great either. Number 66, Maverick 88 Shotgun. Not bad if this is the first gun you find when spawning in. It has decent damage, great ammo capacity, and the ammo is easy to find. The low fire rate brings this gun down though, but overall, not a bad gun to start out with. Number 65, Winchester 1894 Rifle. Has decent damage, low recoil, and can take all attachments. The downside is the ammo is a bit rare if you're stuck using this gun for a while. Fire rate is not the best, and the iron sights are not great either. Number 64, Jeremiah's Winchester 1894 Rifle. Basically the same as the Winchester 1894 Rifle, except it takes up less space in your inventory and uses an even more rare ammo type that is only shared with the Python, so good luck on finding more ammo for it. Not bad, but not much better than the regular Winchester 1894 rifle either. Number 63, Auto 5 Shotgun. Has a great fire rate, good damage. Only things bringing it down is the low reload speed and not so great ammo capacity. Number 62, M9 Pistol. Great magazine capacity with 17 bullets, common ammo type, and the reliability of finding additional magazines. However, this gun is brought down by having a short range and horrible limb damage. Number 61, Model 459 Pistol. Incredibly similar to the M9 pistol, but has 2 less bullets in the magazine and great hip fire accuracy. One thing that is unique about this gun is it uses the same magazines as the Camp Carbine, which I thought was kinda neat. Number 60, High Power Pistol. I know I'm gonna sound like a broken record at this point, but it is very similar to the M9 and Model 459 pistols. Has great damage, good fire rate, and a common ammo type. One thing bringing this gun down is the rarity of additional magazines, and the thing I haven't mentioned that both the M9 and Model 459 pistols both have is when you put a suppressor onto the gun, it will block your iron sights, making it hard to see where you're shooting. Overall, M9, Model 459, and high power pistols could all be interchanged based on personal preference. Number 59, M19 1918 Tank-O-War Anti-Tank Rifle, the first of 2 event-only guns. This gun can only be attained during the drying event, which takes place during the summer, and well, I'm a bit disappointed to be completely honest. Well, it does do 115 damage on the head, assuming the person you're shooting at doesn't have any health boosters active, and does 400% damage to the vehicles, but the bad iron sights, low fire rate, low reload speed, the ability to not have multiple guns in your inventory when using it, forcing the user to crouch when using the gun, slow aim speed, no attachments, and rare ammo are enough reasons to bring this gun down to C, despite the very high positives of this gun. Overall, not a fan of this gun, but I could see this being good if you know how to hit heads with it. Number 58, Camp Carbine. This gun has common ammo, decent damage, and takes all attachments. However, the low velocity and short range brings this gun down quite a bit. Not bad, but there are much better options available. Number 57, Model 29 Revolver. This revolver has great damage, good fire rate, and decent range. However, the rare ammo, the bad ammo capacity, and no ability to put attachments onto the gun brings it down. Number 56, Maverick 88 Tactical Shotgun. Similar to the Maverick 88 shotgun, but has the addition of allowing underbarrel attachments, and has slightly better range. Not that much different from the regular Maverick 88 shotgun, but these a few additions bring it a bit higher. Number 55, Vagrant Lupara Shotgun. Oh look, another Lupara. This is the second of the 3 Luparas in the game, and while this is a bit underwhelming to be completely honest, imagine the regular Lupara but has a permanent laser attachment you can't remove and allows you to add a sight attachment. Not that much different from the regular Lupara, but the addition for a sight attachment is nice. Number 54, M1 Grand Rifle. Very good reload speed, okay damage, and commonality of clips is a nice touch, but the rarish ammo and small ammo capacity does not make using this long term that great. Number 53, M1 Carbine. Decent ammo capacity, decent range, and ammo is not a problem because you get a ton whenever this gun spawns. However, the rarity of finding additional magazines and the slow fire rate brings this gun down from being any higher. Number 52, Admiral's M9 Pistol. Similar to the regular M9, except it has slightly better stats overall. Not that much of an upgrade, but still easily the best out of the M9 Model 459 and high power pistols. Number 51, M3A1 SMG. This gun has okay damage, basically no recoil, common ammo, decent magazine capacity, and ability for sight and barrel attachments. While this may sound good on its own, if we view the cons, the damage drop off and low fire rate makes using this gun long term not a good option. Number 50, MP40 SMG. Decent magazine capacity, okay fire rate, sight and barrel attachments are available, and a common ammo type, though the bad accuracy and terrible velocity are not favorable towards this gun, making it C tier. Number 49, Silent Partner M1911 Pistol. While this gun cannot take any additional attachments, you do get a permanent laser and suppressor, which I think is a great trade-off. Furthermore, this gun uses common ammo, has a decent magazine capacity for a pistol, and has great headshot damage, but the rarity of more magazines can make using this a bit annoying when reloading, though you can use the 7-round M1911 pistol magazines to get around this, but in the process you would be sacrificing the space for 5 additional bullets. Number 48, M1918A2 Bar LMG. Calling this an LMG is the biggest joke of all time. Horrible magazine capacity, terrible fire rate, rarish ammo, and the rarity of additional magazines is not in this gun's favor. However, it does accept all attachments, has great velocity, and good damage, which brings this gun's ranking a bit higher despite all the cons it has. B tier. Guns that are slightly above average. Now we are starting to get the guns that I would actually use. Number 47, Broadside Lupara. 3 words, 1 shot potential. You are inside minding your own business, looting, when around the corner someone comes out with a Lupara, but this Lupara is different from the others. Before you know it, you hear a loud bang and see the death screen. Weird transition aside, this shotgun can easily destroy someone when they least expect it. However, the range is not very good, but overall an amazing gun. Number 46, Mini 14 Rifle. Great damage, good ammo capacity, and amazing velocity. However, the fire rate is a bit, well, bad. Anyways, I am never disappointed if I find this gun after spawning in. Overall, not bad. Number 45, Fast 12 Shotgun. The only primary shotgun in the game that I could see myself using long term. The Spaz 12 is great because 12 gauge buckshot is one of the most common ammo types in the entire game, so you can just have an inventory full of the shells and go crazy. But the Spaz 12 only has optic attachments available, which is a bit of a disappointment. Honestly, I have some bias towards this gun because of firstly Half-Life, and secondly, I love sneaking up to players and using this to jump scare them. Sorry, I had to make sure you're still awake if you've gotten this far into the video. Number 44, M16A2 Assault Rifle. Okay, hear me out. I know some of you might have put this in C tier, or even one of the tiers below that, but most people do not know how to use the M16A2 correctly. While some may think you only should use the semi-mode for range, which is not a bad idea if they are very far away and you have a sight attachment lying around to help you, I suggest when you're about medium range, let's say from about 0 to 150 studs, you should use the burst. If you can figure out the recoil, you will do great with this gun, trust me. This is from my Apocalypse Rising 2 clip dump series where I get a ranged kill using the burst mode on the M16A2. While I did use a sight attachment, you could still get away with a kill similar to this if you know where to shoot. I might be in the minority in this case, but if you hated this gun before, I know a lot of people do, then I suggest to keep trying until you can memorize the recoil. Oh, also finding this gun is one of the easiest way to find the extended 5.56mm NATO magazines. This is not going to be a factor towards the ranking, I just thought that was something worthy to bring up. Number 43, Patriot Assault Carbine. Great ammo capacity, though the magazines take a little too much space for what they are worth in my opinion. The Patriot sucks about everything including bad recoil, horrible iron sights, horrible accuracy, and no attachments being available. However, the good fire rate and decent damage are good enough to make it worth using for close quarters combat situations. Number 42, M1 Thompson SMG. Great for close quarters combat. While the 20 round magazine you find most of the time is not the best, rarely you can find a 50 round drum magazine that makes the Thompson a threat to anyone in your line of sight. All attachments are available, making it overall not a bad gun. Number 41, Bootleg Type 37 SMG. Basically no recoil and the ammo is incredibly common. However, the less than desirable damage, bad range, and rating of additional magazines are not the best. Number 40, AC-556 Assault Rifle. Also known as that one gun that is just an automatic Mini 14. Jokes aside, I'm not a huge fan of the AC-556 because of the high recoil and low magazine capacity. While you can get a 30 round magazine for the AC-556, good luck on trying to obtain additional magazines because they are incredibly rare to find. However, you can use the common Mini 14 magazine, but you only get 20 bullets for a gun that has a fast fire rate. With all of this in mind, I think the AC-556 is one of the weaker automatic guns in the game. Number 39, SVT-40 Battle Rifle. Firstly, I want to say the SVT-40 has my favorite iron sights in the game. Just look at it!
Yo, look at it! Look at it!
Anyways, the SVT-40 has great headshot damage and fairly good damage all around. Furthermore, the SVT-40 is exceptionally accurate, has a good range, and accepts all attachments. However, the rare ammo and the rare magazines prevent this gun from getting a ranking any higher. Number 38, Santa's Pig LMG. The other event-only gun. You can only obtain this during the Christmas event during December and January. The Santa's Pig is basically just a M1 Thompson's with a giant magazine. While the damage is, let's be honest, horrible, the fast fire rate, low recoil, and all attachments being available are great. Also, as a side note, the Santa's Pig has the biggest magazine capacity in the game with a whopping 700 balls? Yes, this gun does not even shoot bullets, it shoots plastic balls, which I guess you could say is a little bit different. Okay, moving on. Number 37, Filtered AKS-74U Assault Carbine. Wow, what a mouthful. You essentially get an orange oil filter suppressor on the gun in which you're not able to take off. However, out of all the different AKs in the game, this one has to be my least favorite. This is due to the horrific damage, especially at long ranges. While the fire rate is okay and the recoil is low, I would not use this long term just simply for the damage drop off and rare ammo. Number 36, Desert Eagle Pistol. Firstly, the Desert Eagle is the only semi-automatic pistol to accept all attachments, aside from grips. Finding more magazines is easy, good fire rate, high accuracy, and great damage, including the amazing headshot damage of 39. The Desert Eagle does not have many cons aside from the low magazine capacity and somewhat rare ammo. Overall, it is great and easily the best semi-automatic pistol in the game. However, notice how I said semi-automatic. Not going to spoil anything, but this is the reason the Desert Eagle cannot be ranked any higher. Number 35, M1919A6 LMG. I know this might be a bit controversial putting the M1919A6 this low, but let me explain. Mediocre damage, aside from headshots, rare magazines, rare ammo, and only being able to use optic attachments are not good to be blunt. I know some people are going to disagree with 7.62mm Springfield ammo being rare, but try only finding guns that spawn with it. There are very few guns in the game that use Springfield ammo, and most of them spawn with very little. However, I will say that the aim down sights time is decent for an LMG, the fire rate is okay, and the ammo capacity is good if you can find the ammo. Number 34, Mosin Nagant PU Marksman Rifle. Rare ammo, horrible scope, bad fire rate, and low ammo capacity are enough reasons not to use this. However, you do not need magazines, you can put all attachments onto the Mosin Nagant, and the damage is all around fairly decent. Number 33, M14 Battle Rifle. Great damage, good fire rate, and all attachments being available all contribute to this gun being ranked so high. So why is it not ranked any higher? This is because of the horrible recoil. While most of the time the recoil will be a minor reason why a gun could be ranked lower, however, the M14 takes it to a whole new level. I mean, just look at this. The M14 has, at least in my opinion, one of the hardest recoils to control in the entire game. While not impossible with a bit of practice, it is still not the best. Furthermore, and unrelated, the ammo is not super common, so use your shots wisely. Number 32, AK-47 Assault Rifle. Similar problems to the M14 battle rifle in terms of the recoil and rare ammo. However, you can easily find 30 round and rarely 40 round magazines if you know where to look. Not bad, but there are much better options available. Number 31, Python Revolver. Great damage, good accuracy, okay iron sights, allows for optic attachments, and very fast fire rate. While the ammo is rare, you get a decent amount when you find the revolver. On the contrary, the low magazine capacity, high recoil, and rating of additional magazines are less than favorable. Number 30, Tech 9 Machine Pistol. The first machine pistol. However, despite the Tech 9 being a machine pistol, it has a lot of problems. These problems include bad body and limb damage, only barrel attachments available, rare magazines, horrible recoil, and I think that's enough reasons to have this as low as it's ranked. Despite this, it uses common ammo and has a fast fire rate, which both are appreciated. Number 29, Optomat Macro Machine Pistol. I'm not sure if I should have included this one or not, because this is the only gun in the game that you can only get through VIP servers. Due to this not being available in the base game, I do not see a reason to rank the Optomat on ammo rarity because you are able to give yourself as much ammo as you want in VIP servers. However, what I will criticize this gun for is only allowing for barrel attachments, less than desirable damage, and the barrel attachments blocking your line of sight when firing. In spite of this, it has a great ammo capacity of 84 bullets, which is a bit insane for a secondary, and has a decent fire rate. A tier. Guns that are good, and should be used for long-term play. Number 28, MP5 SMG. Excellent fire rate, good magazine size, and uses the most common ammo type in the game, that being the 9mm. Furthermore, the damage is fairly decent, however the damage drop-off is less than desirable, and all attachments being available is appreciated. Overall, a solid pick, but not quite better than. Number 27, Sweeper Desert Eagle Machine Pistol. Great damage for an automatic pistol, but a magazine size of only 8 is a bit pathetic. However, finding ammo and additional magazines are easy, and it comes with a grip, so you can't complain about that. In summary, although the magazine size is low, the pros more than make up for this gun's performance. Number 26, Dragunov SVT Marksman Rifle. To start off, it comes with a scope and takes optic and barrel attachments. However, it uses a unique magazine which is fairly rare to find alongside the somewhat rare 7.62mm rimmed ammo. Despite this, the headshot damage of 40, body shot damage of 27, and the great fire rate more than makes up for the negatives. Number 25, AKS-74U Assault Carbine. The damage is great, all attachments are available, and a high fire rate would make this gun sound perfect. But if we look at some of the features, we can see that the AKS-74U has a low range and rare ammo, alongside the magazines, which prevents this gun from being ranked any higher. Number 24, Spetsnaz AKS-74U Assault Carbine. Similar to the AKS-74U, but has slightly better stats, therefore gets a higher ranking. Number 23, G3 Battle Rifle. While the G3 has a low fire rate, it helps with the high accuracy, which more than makes up for it when compared to the other battle rifles. It is not the best, but still not a bad option nonetheless. Number 22, PSG-1 Marksman Rifle. If there was one gun that got severely nerfed, it would be this one. Now, why is that? Well, for one, the horrible fire rate, rare magazines, horrible limb damage, less than desirable damage for a so-called long-range gun. However, with all of this in mind, the PSG-1 still uses a common ammo type and is great as an early game sniper because of the high headshot damage and high velocity. Number 21, XM177 Assault Carbine. The XM177 has great damage, common ammo, and magazines, and a great fire rate. Not much to say other than it is a great gun with minimum flaws. Number 20, M16A1 Assault Rifle. Basically the same as the XM177, but with slightly better stats. You know when I referenced earlier that there was another gun in the game in which I hate the iron sights on? Well, it happens to be the M16A1. Every time I use the M16A1, I feel like I'm just blindly shooting, hoping to hit my target, because the iron sight and the gun goes just all over the screen. Despite this flaw, it is similar to the XM177 and could be interchanged based on personal preference. Number 19, AO46 SMG. Although it uses rare ammo and does not allow barrel attachments, which sucks especially for secondaries, it does have an excellent magazine capacity of 21, amazing accuracy, quick reload, and has essentially no recoil. Number 18, M14 DMR Marksman Rifle. To a regular player, this may seem like a worse M14 battle rifle, but don't let that fool you. As the name suggests, it is a DMR and a good one at that. With an insane magazine size of 20, the headshot damage of 37, and great velocity, it rivals some of the snipers in the game. Not much to say about this gun, other than the iron sights being okay at best, but still an extravagant gun. Number 17, AKM Assault Rifle. Solid gun all around. Aside from the rare ammo, the AKM is slightly above average aside from a few stats in every field, which makes it great to use long term. Number 16, Mac-10 Machine Pistol. Okay, some of you may be wondering why this is not an S tier, but let me explain. The Mac-10 used to be an S tier, but the nerfs to the range and recoil has put this gun in an entire tier below where it used to be. Now, this is not to say that the Mac-10 is still a solid gun. The Mac-10 still has the fastest fire rate in the game, has great damage, and some of the most common ammo in the game, which you can easily grab off the freshly spawned players. Still an exceptional gun. However, the nerfs cannot be overlooked and must be placed in A tier. Number 15, M40A1 Sniper Rifle. When I first used the M40A1, I thought it was complete garbage, but I was completely mistaken. While the body and limb damage is horrid, the headshot damage is where the sniper shines. Just guess what the headshot damage is. I'll give you a second. It is 52. That is right, 52 damage. And not only that, but that's not the only thing. It has incredible range, high aim accuracy, and no magazines necessary. You may be wondering why this is not an S tier. Well, it's because of the low magazine capacity. You only get 5 shots, which is pretty low even for a sniper, and the reload takes a bit. Still an incredible gun, and personally, my favorite gun to use in the game. Number 14, Stunted AK-47 Short Rifle. Aw, look, it's a baby AK-47 of death. This death machine has insanely high recoil, but insane fire rate and high damage. I only recommend using this at close quarters combat to mid-range encounters, because all you have to do is aim it in the general direction, and the target should be lying on the ground after you have emptied your magazine. Okay, I may have exaggerated a bit. You may have to control the recoil a tiny bit, but come on, it's a little AK-47. Number 13, FAL Battle Rifle. Incredible headshot damage, great fire rate, and accuracy. However, the magazines have a low capacity of only 20 bullets, and good luck on finding the 30 round magazine. Even with all of this in mind, the magazines and ammo is still common enough to make this great for long-term play. S tier. The best of the best. Everyone wants these. Number 12, MP5K SMG. Imagine the MP5, but with slightly worse stats in some areas. Okay, so why is it ranked higher? Well, it turns out that you can use it as a secondary. I don't think I need to explain anything else. Number 11. Oh fine, I'll explain it. The MP5K allows for all attachments, aside from barrel attachments, uses a common ammo type, that being 9mm, and has a high fire rate. The only negative worth noting is the short range, but still an incredible gun nonetheless. Number 11, AK-74 Assault Rifle. Despite using 5.45mm Soviet ammo, it has great damage and accuracy, as well as allowing for all attachments. Additionally, you can rarely find a 45 round magazine. There are barely any cons for the AK-74, aside from using rare ammo and the magazines being somewhat rare. Number 10, Uzi SMG. Despite often only having 20 bullets in the magazine, you can sometimes find the Rogue Uzi magazine, which carries 32 bullets. The steady fire rate and great accuracy makes getting kills easy. Furthermore, it uses 9mm ammo, which is some of the easiest ammo to find in all of Apocalypse Rising 2. Oh, also this is a secondary. Even if the Uzi were to be a primary, it would still be fairly decent, let alone as a secondary. Number 9, L96A1 Sniper Rifle. The L96A1 has has the best range in the game, has 100% aimed accuracy, and incredible velocity. This alone should be enough reasons to consider the L96A1 to be the best sniper in the game, but it also has a headshot damage of 52 and comes with a good scope. The only negative is the magazines are incredibly rare, but you should only need 2 or 3 magazines if you get into a fight. Number 8. PKM LMG. The PKM uses 7.62mm Soviet rimmed ammo, which used to be a rare ammo type, but the spawn rates and the addition of the Mosin Nagant M44 has made this 7.62mm Soviet rimmed ammo common. Basically, what I'm saying is that the PKM got buffed and is a good gun. For instance, it has the headshot damage of 34, the ammo capacity of 100 bullets, and a fast fire rate. The only con is again the rare magazines, but you usually will get at least 2 magazines if you find the PKM naturally, so you shouldn't have to worry about that. Number 7. AUG Assault Rifle. Oh, where do I start? This is often, or at least used to be, hailed as the best weapon in Apocalypse Rising 2, but I don't believe it to be quite the best. For instance, the AUG doesn't accept underbarrel and sight attachments, and only allows up to 30 bullets in the biggest magazines, which will go away with the fast fire rate. This is not to say that the high velocity, good default scope and grip, and utilizing a common ammo type is bad, I just don't believe it to be better than... Number 6. Snake's MAC-10 Machine Pistol. Just the same as the regular MAC-10, but a larger barrel. Just kidding. While it does have a high fire rate and similar stats like the regular MAC-10, the Snake's MAC-10 is unique because it has a built-in suppressor and the barrel allows for optic and underbarrel attachments. Furthermore, the Snake's MAC-10 also has a slightly higher hip-fire accuracy, which is a bit insane if you pair it with the fast fire rate. Number 5. M249 Sol LMG. The M249 has all-around great stats for an LMG, utilizes a common ammo, that being the 5.56mm NATO, and has a 100-round ammo capacity. The only thing I dislike about the M249 is the iron sights, and this could be partially because of a skill issue. Number 4. M249 Paratrooper LMG. Just the same as the regular M249, but with slightly different stats, and takes slightly less space in your inventory. Not much to say, other than the M249 Paratrooper and the M249 Sol could be interchanged based on personal preference. Number 3. Rogue Uzi SMG. Congrats to the Rogue Uzi for being ranked the highest secondary in the game. Sorry for the spoilers, I guess. Anyways, the Rogue Uzi is similar to the regular Uzi, but has better stats in almost every regard, and is just straight up a better gun. Not much to say that I haven't said from the regular Uzi. Number 2. M60 LMG. Before you get your pitchforks out and go into the comment section, let me explain myself. While the M60 does use 7.62mm NATO ammo, which is rarer than the 5.56 NATO ammo that the M249 uses, I think that is a worthy trade-off if we look at some of the stats. The M60 has a higher damage range and better body and headshot damage. While the accuracy is slightly better on the M249, I think the damage and the range more than make up for it. Number 1. Operator XM177 Assault Carbine. The Operator is easily the best weapon in Apocalypse Rising 2. While it may not have the giant ammo capacities of the LMGs, it more than makes up with what else it has to offer, such as, but not limited to, great headshot and body damage. It utilizes a common ammo type, that being 5.56mm NATO ammo, common magazines, insane aimed accuracy, decent damage range, comes with a laser attachment, being the only gun to include a laser attachment, insane fire rate, and the great velocity are among some of the reasons why I consider it to be the best gun in all of Apocalypse Rising 2. Alright, I think we're finished now. Oh yeah. Let's rank these two guns quickly, starting with the Mosin Nagant M44 Carbine. So, the Mosin Nagant M44 does have decent limb damage and a great headshot damage of 40, as well as having a decent damage range and high velocity. However, the slow fire rate of only 60 and somewhat high recoil is horrible, utilizing a rarish ammo, that being the 7.62mm rimmed ammo, and only allowing the user to equip sight and barrel attachments, with no underbarrel attachments being available. With all of this said, the Mosin Nagant M44 will have to be placed in D tier between the P38 pistol and the coach gun shotgun, making it number 75. Next up is the Trooper M1919 A6 LMG. To start out with the obvious are these iron sights. I love these iron sights so much. I can actually see where I'm shooting at, which is something some guns can't say. I'm looking at you, M16A1. Anyways, if we look at the stats, we can see that the Trooper has great body and headshot damage, as well as a decent damage range for an LMG, a high fire rate, and recoil that is easy to control. Only negatives bringing this gun down are the low hip fire accuracy and using Springfield ammo, but otherwise a great gun that goes into A tier between the AO46 and M14 DMR, making it number 19. With all of that out of the way, let's go through all the rankings again, starting with Obras, Mosin Nagant, Model 788 Carbine, Model 788, Snubnose Revolver, P38 Pistol, Mosin Nagant M44 Carbine, Coach Gun Shotgun, Boomstick Coach Gun Shotgun, M1903 Springfield Marksman Rifle, M1911 Pistol, SKS Assault Carbine, Makarov Pistol, Lupara Shotgun, Maverick 88 Shotgun, Winchester 1894 Rifle, Jeremiah's Winchester 1894 Rifle, Auto 5 Shotgun, M9 Pistol, Model 459 Pistol, High Power Pistol, M1918 Tank War Anti-Tank Rifle, Camp Carbine, Model 29 Revolver, Maverick 88 Tactical Shotgun, Vagrant Lupara Shotgun, M1 Grand Rifle, M1 Carbine, Admiral's M9 Pistol, M3A1 SMG, MP40 SMG, Silent Partner M1911 Pistol, M1918A2 Bar LMG, Broadside Lupara, Mini 14 Rifle, Spas 12 Shotgun, M16A2 Assault Rifle, Patriot Assault Carbine, M1 Thompson SMG, Bootleg Type 37 SMG, AC556 Assault Rifle, SVT 40 Battle Rifle, Santa's Pig LMG, Filtered AKS 74U Assault Carbine, Desert Eagle Pistol, M1919 A6 LMG, Mosin Nagant PU Marksman Rifle, M14 Battle Rifle, AK-47 Assault Rifle, Python Revolver, Type 9 Machine Pistol, Optomat Makarov Machine Pistol, MP5 SMG, Swooper Desert Eagle Machine Pistol, Dragunov SVT Marksman Rifle, AKS-74U Assault Carbine, Spetsnaz AKS-74 Assault Carbine, G3 Battle Rifle, PSG-1 Marksman Rifle, XM-177 Assault Carbine, M16A1 Assault Rifle, AO-46 SMG, Trooper M1919 A6 LMG, M14 DMR Marksman Rifle, AKM Assault Rifle, MAC-10 Machine Pistol, M40A1 Sniper Rifle, Stunted AK-47 Short Rifle, FAL Battle Rifle, MP5K SMG, AK-74 Assault Rifle, Uzi SMG, L96A1 Sniper Rifle, PKM LMG, AUG Assault Rifle, Snakes MAC-10 Machine Pistol, M249 Sol LMG, M249 Paratrooper LMG, Rogue Uzi SMG, M60 LMG, Operator XM-177 Assault Carbine. Whew! If you've gotten this far into the video, I would just like to say thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Again, I want to reiterate that this video was purely made for fun, which means my opinions probably belong in F tier if we're being honest, or even a tier below that. Basically, what I'm saying is go easy on me, alright? But wait, I have something left I want to share. Thank you so much for watching my video.